Hello, and welcome to Well Advised On-Demand Learning, a series brought to you by the Kentucky Advising Academy, an initiative of the Council on Post-Secondary Education. I'm Christy, one of the advising coordinators here to guide you through this module. How do I pay for college is a question advisors get year after year. Whether you are brand new to your job or a seasoned veteran in the counseling world, students will ask you for help finding scholarships. Helping them navigate the often overwhelming world of paying for college is one of the most important aspects of post-secondary advising. According to FastWeb, a free scholarship search platform, it is estimated that almost $100 million in scholarships go unclaimed each year. Sometimes students don't always understand how important it is to put the time in to earn scholarships. Scholarships are not loans. It's free money that can be used to pay for expenses like tuition, room and board, or those expensive textbooks. I tell students to look for scholarships like it is their job. If they spend 2 hours working on a scholarship and they win $500, they essentially earn $250 an hour. Those are some great earnings. There are several resources on the Kentucky Post-Secondary Advising Toolkit on the Paying for College tab that you can use right now to share information with your students and families, like Start Here guides, quick guides, resources for practitioners, and resources for students and families. The Start Here guide is just that. It's a guide for anyone serving as an advisor who could support students in paying for college. There are links to resources that could help anyone advise students. Something you could use on social media platforms, newsletters, parent information nights, or handouts for students who come visit you are our quick guides. Our quick guides are one-pagers. When it comes to paying for college and scholarships, this is something that we've created specifically for you. In our Scholarships Explained guide, this handout explains the difference between national, local, and institutional scholarships. In our Scholarships Overview, this guide explains need-based versus merit-based scholarships, where to look for scholarships, and where to apply for scholarships. How do you create awareness of scholarship opportunities so all students have equitable access? How are your students learning about local scholarships? If you haven't already, develop a plan for students to learn about scholarship opportunities. Some ideas include a college and career webpage that lists scholarships and everything post-secondary advising related. Put it on your school announcements or in your school newspaper. Offer a Google Classroom. Social media posts like Instagram, Facebook groups, or Twitter, X, etc. Visit classrooms. Put it on the TV that's in your cafeteria. You could also host Facebook Live events or webinars, host in-person events, and the list goes on. Cindy Jolly, a Gear Up college coach from Fleming County High School, shares how she promotes scholarships and provides access for students and families. Cindy had an idea for a scholarship meet and greet. This event lasted about 2 hours, and students and families could come learn more about local scholarships that were available. Community members and scholarship donors were invited to attend. It was set up much like a college fair. The expectation was for students to come to the event with completed scholarship applications along with a resume, a transcript, and cover letter. Because scholarship applications have deadlines that vary, some students were able to turn in their completed applications that night, while others had the opportunity to meet with donors and ask questions. She prepared students on interview etiquette, like no cell phones, how to shake hands, sitting and standing up straight, saying yes sir and no sir, and please and thank you. Students were expected to dress as if they were going for a job interview. No sweatpants, no pajama pants, no baseball caps. To make sure that students had the resources they needed, she partnered with her school's Youth Service Center coordinator to provide assistance. This scholarship event has been very successful for their school and their community. Let's listen in on how Cindy plans this event.
I sent out a postcard to every senior's parent or guardian that was listed in Infinite Campus. We hosted the event, and that evening, parents lined all the way from our multi-purpose room inside our school out through our front lobby, all the way out onto the sidewalk. We were amazed. We were overwhelmed. So as parents, guardians, students were signing in, I said, how did you hear about this event? Overwhelmingly, I heard, hey, we got a postcard in the mail, or I got a postcard. Postcards are so much more convenient to send. They're less expensive postage-wise, and you don't have to fold, stuff them in an envelope, seal the envelope. They're just more convenient. So let's finance this. How are we going to finance this scholarship event? Well, it doesn't really take a lot of money. You need some paper to create a flyer. You need to print those flyers. Most of your schools are going to allow you to print the flyers for an event. You need money for postage. The school that I'm at, of course, I'm with the Gear Up program, and we can help with that cost. If your school does not have a program, reach out to your FRISC. We have the Youth Service Center. They usually have some money for postage to help mail some postcards or some of the flyers, however you need to do that. You may also want to have a few refreshments. It's cookies, punch, water type thing. Again, look to your school. Ask for resources within your school. You can also ask your local hospital, doctor's offices, pharmacies, industries within your community. Some of the contributors that's going to be handing out scholarships, they need this to be successful also. Many of them will not mind to donate $25 or $50 to help buy some refreshments for the evening. So look to them to help offset the cost.
Here's a financial aid expert with some advice on telling students where to find scholarships.
Hi, my name is Renee Evans. I'm the Associate Dean of Financial Aid at Bluegrass Community and Technical College. All you have to do is go online. You can search scholarship searches. You can actually apply to the colleges or universities that you plan to attend. Most scholarships, they take a little bit of time and a little bit of research, but you're worth that time and research. So just go ahead and do it.
There are different types of scholarships available to help students pay for college. The Kentucky Higher Education Assistance Authority, or KAA, offers many types of scholarships for students. The Kentucky Education Excellence Scholarship, or KEA Scholarship, is a scholarship for students that many of you are familiar with. Next up, KAA Outreach Counselor Montana McLean shows how you can find scholarships in Kentucky using one of their resources, Affording Higher Education.
When it comes to the KAA website, all you gotta do is kind of hover over scholarship and grants, and then we'll give you all scholarship and grants through KAA. KAA is a great source when you're looking for scholarships. If you have any questions, there are more like me all throughout Kentucky, and we are always here to help.
The Kentucky Post-Secondary Advising Framework has a progress analysis tool that gives space to reflect on different components of post-secondary advising. It is meant to encourage reflection and continuous improvement on the conditions needed to create a supportive environment to intentionally implement the advising framework. One component highlights post-secondary opportunities, how students and families are made aware early and often of post-secondary opportunities, and how to choose the right option for them. If you consider the status of how students and families are made aware early and often of scholarship opportunities, how would you assess your system? Is it limited? Emerging? Established? Along with the progress analysis tool, there is a milestones and activities document in the Kentucky Post-Secondary Advising Framework. This is a roadmap or a guide for advisors on what students should know by certain grade levels. For grade 12, in the financial aid and literacy component, students understand net price for post-secondary education or training programs that they've applied to. We would like to leave you with our well-advised Scholarship Awareness Challenge. As you reflect on your system for scholarship awareness, take a moment to consider how students and families are made aware early and often of scholarship opportunities. Your challenge is to identify 2 ways to increase awareness of and access to scholarship opportunities for your students and families. Encourage your students to treat their scholarship search as an investment in their future by approaching the process with commitment and determination. It does take work, but in the end, it is worth it.